Ready to move on to naming your pages? Okay, here we go. Page titles should only be what are called searchable terms, meaning if someone were looking for your services, that's an exact phrase they could type into Google to find your business. Searchable terms are always 2, 3, or even 4-word search terms. A single word is not a good search term, so try and get a verb in there to be more specific. The page title will be the keyword phrase that gets focused on for that page and will get used the most throughout the content, so make sure it's one that's highly searched. For instance, sometimes you'll find that heat pump repair will have a high search volume, but repair heat pumps has a very low search volume. You'd rather focus on the one that gets more traffic. If someone were looking for an attorney, they might type in drug defense lawyer, but they most likely wouldn't type in possible solutions. Therefore, that would make a bad page title and focus keyword, as it isn't a searchable term. It isn't specific enough to their situation, and if one were to type in possible solutions to any search engine, it's very unlikely they'd wind up on a drug defense lawyer's site. In fact, let's try it now so you can see what I mean by that. I'm going to Google possible solutions and look what comes up. It's not even close to what you're trying to target, right? Similarly, for a roofing contractor, you could have a page title of roof repair, but you'd want to avoid titles like fixing EPDM/rubber roofs, as it's not something a consumer would likely type to find your site, nor is it highly searched. That brings me to my next point, which is that you never use the same page title twice throughout your site. Going back to that last example, if you were going to have a page called roof repair under your residential roofing category, you wouldn't then have another roof repair page under your commercial category. You'd have to give it a different keyword phrase. That being said, you don't want to have 4 pages that are variants on the same term. Figure out what new concept you can communicate to your site viewer, rather than doing a page each on roof repair, fixing roofs, repair roofs, and roof leaks. Your content would get old and repetitive very fast, which will appear like a way to kind of cheat the system, so to speak, as it doesn't bring value to your users. Therefore, it'll harm your rankings. If there are several ways a user might search for one area of service, you can generally use all of those terms within the content of one page. Or if there really are different aspects to a particular area, then you can divide it into a couple of pages, such as roof repair and emergency roof leaks. While one might be about generic wear and tear, the other might be focused on a homeowner who's come home late at night to find a waterfall in his living room, and the content for each of those pages would be quite specific and unique in its own right, and would be bringing something different to your users. As far as your homepage goes, you want to have it be the biggest term of all, the one that sums up your whole business. Whether that's a roofing company, painting contractor, or criminal defense attorney, this term should be the big kahuna, the one that not only summarizes your entire business, but would make you the big bucks if you were found for it. Many business owners make the mistake of making the homepage title the name of their company or their practice. If a consumer knows the name of your business, they're already going to be able to find your site. Plus, your logo will be right above the page title and easily visible. We want to keep the focus on attracting the people that don't already know your name, so it's best to keep the company's name out of the pages as much as possible. If you must use it, we recommend keeping it to an absolute maximum of once per page. You can definitely have an About Us page towards the end of your menu if you like. Then you want to close it out with a Contact Us page. Make it simple for your consumers, clients, or patients to find your business. As you can see, a lot of laying out a great nav revolves around picking out terms that are highly searched. How do you find those? Well, there's programs available that collect and provide the raw data if you know what to look for, or you can purchase a keyword research package from our team to get a full list of the terms for your industry. More than just assisting in your navigation layout, these terms should be used throughout your site's content for maximum benefits. We've included several sample navigations here for a number of different industries to give you a better idea of how you can lay yours out. You're welcome to review them and incorporate them into your site's nav as feasible, and of course to use the written instructions as needed as a guide. Good luck!